You didn't slap me. I've got a really important challenge that I'm going to be entering into this year and that I want to invite the rest of you to enter into as well. I'm calling out Miguel Garcia, Matt Bernardin, and Garrett Hartle. I'm calling you three guys out to join me in this challenge specifically, because I honestly think this is going to be the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Top of the morning, friends and family. How are you wonderful, beautiful people doing today? Am I going to be able to keep up this wonderful, beautiful thing for the rest of these vlogs, the entirety? Maybe. As long as I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. And that's why I say it, because I feel it. I do feel it. And maybe one of these days I'm going to wake up and be like, yeah, go away, people. I can't tell the future. This is our last vlog of 2018. So of course, we're going to do a year in review.
How about you, Eli? What do you think Christmas is about?
Well, I don't know.
That was a compilation of one clip from every single vlog this year put into Music Monday, which is Music Monday is one of the things that happened this year. We started Music Monday, and it's become a weekly segment. We always get different artists out there that I hope you guys like, and you can always leave a comment down below for artists that you'd like to hear in the future coming Music Mondays. Will I use them? Not guaranteed, but hey, I'll take suggestions. Lots of people ask, how do I do copyrighted music in my videos? I just do it. It's simple as that. I get a notification from YouTube saying, hey, you have copyrighted material. This is just letting you know you're not in trouble. Everything's fine. Just know that you can't monetize, and potentially the person who owns the copyrights is getting monetized. But then sometimes it'll actually block the video entirely and across the entire world, and I'll have to re-upload with a different music and a different genre, a different artist that isn't blocked completely by YouTube. So yeah, that's how that works. I've got so much stuff I want to talk to you guys about today, so much stuff, and I don't know that I'm gonna be able to fit it all in. Hopefully I will do my best to cram it in here. I'd like to go over some of the highlights from last year, some of the pitfalls, some of the things we can expect going forward from the channel. For me, a couple of the real big highlights are, well, this year we got sponsored by Freedom Breeder. That was a big part right at the beginning of this year. And it's been an amazing relationship so far, and as it goes right now, the relationship is super strong, and no end in sight with that, and it's been really exciting learning all kinds of new stuff, being able to do lots of cool things because of that. We also started our Patreon at the beginning of this year, which is doing fairly well, I think, and it's really cool. It's kind of a little tight-knit group of people that, and we do weekly live streams there as well, just for the Patreon stuff. That's been a lot of fun, and it's been a big help, especially concerning the biggest pitfalls this year was getting my camera equipment stolen twice. If you guys followed, I couldn't believe it when it happened the second time. I thought the guys were honestly playing a joke on me. So might as well get into the other pitfalls. Junior is still struggling. Not like in a struggle sort of fashion, but he's just got that thing on his face, and it'll go down, it'll come back, and nobody's been able to help with it so far. He's still running on his most current spectrum of antibiotics. Hoping that we can find a resolution to that this next coming year would be fantastic. In the meantime, he's not bad, he's just not good either. So those were the only pitfalls from the year, honestly. Camera stolen and Junior. Everything else has been pretty peachy, pretty fortunate thing we got going on over here. But okay, highlights. All the awesome reptile shows we got to go to, all the awesome trips, meeting new friends, getting stronger bonds with old friends, meeting old friends that we knew online and never met in person, actually getting to meet for the first time. That happened this year. Noah Sage started kindergarten. Eli and Noah knew hundreds and hundreds of things.
I know. Octopuses, squid drivers, squids and whales, whale snakes, turtles, lizards, a dragons.
What about dragons?
That the blue and that right now.
The birth of our beautiful baby girl, Miss Leia Moon, was one of the very big highlights of this year. Getting to share that with you guys was very cool as well. Going to Canada, going to BHB for the first time, something I've always wanted to do since I first knew of the place. Got to go do that. Thank you, Miguel. We produced a world's first ball python here, the Enchi Cinnamon Sunset, which not just a world's first, but also I personally think the most beautiful sunset combo yet made to date. Extremely biased opinion there. A lot of new things that happened this year. That new neon sign sitting back there, that's pretty sweet and also new. Using a new paper from Ed is really cool. Using the new Freedom Breeder cocoa chip in the room is good. Those are basically the new things as far as husbandry is concerned. This next coming year, I'm looking forward to upping the husbandry and learning some new techniques with different husbandry styles and techniques, and maybe even venture into doing a bioactive enclosure on one of the animals. We'll have to see what happens. Ooh! Blood python is gravid. Sangria is in prelay shed right now, and so we're gonna have our first blood python collection. I guess that'll be next year. Also coming up real quick here is going to be the Pomona Super Show. That's how we're gonna kind of kick off this new year. One of the segments I'm gonna be doing is what did you buy at the Reptile Super Show? So if you are going to the Reptile Super Show in Pomona this coming weekend, January 4th, 5th, and 6th, and you're picking up an animal, I'd love you to come by my booth. I will have a booth there, and I'd like to feature whatever animal you ended up picking up, and I just want to make a whole vlog about what people are getting. Please come up to my booth with whatever animal it is that you picked up, and we'll put it on the vlog, and we'll highlight it. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Always is a ton of fun at those shows, man. It's been such a great experience getting to meet everybody, and I'm looking forward to meeting all kinds of new people going forward. Also this year, I think I've gotten a little more comfortable on camera. See, something you guys don't really know about me that I've never really talked about, and eventually I would like to unveil the entire onion of what is Bryan. I mean, it's a complicated, there's a lot of things and experiences in here that it may seem like I expose myself pretty well on camera, but I'm still working on it. You guys may not realize that I was actually a very, very introverted person, even up into my 20s. Very shy, and I'm not saying shy like, oh, I'm shy, like I would wear a hood in class and just like stay at my desk. I literally wore a hood through my entire like school. And even at family gatherings, I'd be down in one of my uncle's old rooms when everybody's hanging out there just to be away from people. Obviously that's changed. I think what brought me out of it was playing music. You know, I've always played music my entire life, but starting to perform live. I started back on the drums, so I was still safe back there, and you couldn't really get me and touch me, but that slowly brought me out from being such an introverted person and being so hidden away from the world. I cared a lot about what people thought about me, I think, and my thoughts. That's what kept me from being outspoken about anything whatsoever, just like completely quiet. I can't express you guys enough how quiet of a person I was. I would spend an entire evening hanging out with a group of people, which I was very uncomfortable doing, wouldn't say a single word to anybody. I'd just listen to everything people were saying and literally not, it's almost like I wasn't there. Yeah, obviously that is changing, and hopefully that's a good thing for most people out there. I'm sure there's a couple of you that are like, God, could you just shut up? You should have stayed quiet. That's what I got to say to you. I'm sorry. That being said, it is a goal of mine to be one of the most real, most genuine people on this platform, like 100%, which is a challenge sometimes when you got a camera rolling, but that's what I want, because I want to be real. And I know it seems like I'm positive all the time, but I'm not. Am I? It's not that. I do have a fairly positive outlook on life. A very, very positive outlook, I think. Like, when things happen bad, I always try to find the good side of things. I always try to see the good side of people, because there is a good side to everything, and the more you focus on that, then the better everything around you becomes. And it's holding true for me right now. That I am living proof of that fact. The more that you focus on the good things in life, the more good things come in around. It's happening right now. It's a wonderful, beautiful thing, and I'm gonna keep rolling with it, with also being as genuine and authentic as possible in the process. Don't want to lose sight of that. You guys see me losing sight of that? Call me out on it, because I want to know about it, because it's easy to lose sight, I think, of yourself at times, and I don't want to do that. So let's talk about this challenge that I've gotten myself into here. As of now, I'm 36 hours into a challenge of not eating any refined sugar whatsoever. 0 refined sugar. I've even cut out fruit as sugar just for the first few days here to reset my palate. I will start eating fruit again after a few days, but as of now, I'm not. And I wanted to start it before the year because we've got family in town. My sister's here from Belgium having a baby shower, and we're all hanging out, and then we're gonna have the New Year's party, and then Pomona's coming right up, and there's always an excuse. There's always a reason to like say, oh, I'm just gonna party and do this because we got this event going on. I'm just gonna eat some ice cream and it's been one of the biggest struggles in my life is controlling what I eat. And I know I'm not like in horrible shape or anything. I'm doing pretty well, but for me, I don't feel like I'm doing that well. I did that challenge with Miguel, got in pretty good shape for a minute, and then I just kind of slumped back off and just eating whatever and not feeling very good about myself, to be honest. Like feeling kind of like I'm slowing down, and I don't want to do that. I'm getting closer to my 40s. I want to skyrocket into my 40s and like be the most healthy person I could possibly be. And the way I think I can do that is to cut out sugar entirely. And so I'm inviting you guys to join me in this challenge. I'm thinking maybe we'll create like an Instagram group or something. We can all help each other and support each other in doing this, because I honestly think this is going to be the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. I got myself off of methamphetamines when I was in my early 20s by myself. I was addicted to them. I got myself off of them all by myself. I literally think that this is going to be at least 3 times harder than that was. There's sugar everywhere. Who of you out there does not eat sugar at all? I'm talking about like any type of sugar. You going out to eat, it's almost impossible. You have to like eat around everything. You can't even get like, one of my favorite things to get is a Thai curry. And I was trying to see what had sugar in it when I was going out to eat with Jesse. There was still this coconut sugar in there, which is still a refined sugar. There's sugar in everything, guys. It's crazy how hard it is to not eat sugar. But I'm going to do it. And I'm really hoping some of you guys are going to want to join in and we could get a group going. And the idea is to just become as healthy as possible, because we don't really need sugar. I really don't need sugar, and I've got diabetes in my family history. And I know I sound a little bit like a broken record because I've tried to do this before, but that's what I mean. It's hard. It's really, really hard for me. I'm calling out Miguel Garcia, Matt Bernardin, Garrett Hartle. I'm calling you 3 guys out to join me in this challenge specifically. And of course, anybody else who wants to join in. Jesse Johnson, you too, buddy. Let's do this. You guys game? You guys game? I think it's gonna be a really good thing for all of us. It's gonna get our minds super focused, super sharp. Okay. Keep in mind, when you guys see me at Pomona, I'm going to be still in the withdrawal stage, I think, of coming off of refined sugar. So if you guys see me there, and just keep in mind, I might not be 100%. I might Hulk out. I might get a little bit irritable. Highly likely. I don't know what to expect, but that's why I started a little early too. So hopefully I can be on the tail end of the withdrawals when we're at the Pomona show. And lucky for my family, they get to deal with me now. I need sugar! Pull yourself together, fool! You didn't slap me. Alright guys, well I've rambled on, I think, long enough for this video. Please be safe on your New Year's Eve celebrations. Don't drink and drive. It's so easy to not drink and drive these days with Uber and all the available transportation options out there for you. Stay safe. Don't kill anybody accidentally. It's not worth a prison sentence. That being said, all right guys, let's kick ass this next coming 2019, all right? Let's do it. Boom!